What's going on, your boy TV? Now, welcome back to my channel. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already, turn your notifications on. All of that is absolutely free. There's no excuse not to subscribe. Don't miss a video. Ladies, have you ever been flew out before? Yes or no? Fellas, have you ever flew a woman out before? Flew anybody out before? Comment yes or no in the comment section below. If yes, leave a quick story time of how it went. How was the overall getting flued out experience for you? I would love to hear y'all in the comment section. We're gonna jump right into it. This video has Cenat. I hope I pronounced that right. This man is killing it all over. I was gonna say Twitch, but he's killing it every damn where. He's killing it everywhere for a young cat, man. Congratulations to him and Lil Yachty. So this is a podcast. We're gonna go over this joint, and this is based around flying out women, the rules and regulations, the pros and cons, the whole shebang, some things to look out for, especially when you're flying out a stranger. Any constructive criticism, anything you want to add to this, leave it in the comment section below. Let's get into this video. I'm on a Mimosa Wosa coaster today, so we vibing.
Okay. Me personally, flying out is crazy.
Boom.
Wait, paying for flights is crazy.
You see right there, he says paying for flights and flying women out is crazy. He wasn't talking about someone he's in a relationship with or date. He's just talking about random women. He's saying that's crazy. Lil Yachty looks appalled. Like he's been flying women out for nothing. Not even sure if he is knocking them ankles loose. He's just been flying them out, flying them back home, flying them across country. Lil Yachty like, what? You don't do that? Man, are you serious? You can see on Lil Yachty's face that he's been tricking. He's been getting used and abused. It's normalcy. It's the norm to him. Even the other dude on the podcast, I don't know if that's Lil Yachty homeboy or co-host or if that's Kai homeboy, but even he looking like, what? For real? Dang, sometimes I even ask Lil Yachty to fly some out for me. Like that's the norm for those cats. And Kai snipped that shit in the butt, pause.
Me personally, playing flights is crazy. I am not Delta.
You're not being honest.
Whoa. And now Lil Yachty's in denial. He's like, man, you're not being honest, bro. You're on the podcast, you're not keeping it real. He's keeping it real. He's being honest. He's saying it's crazy. And when he said, I'm not Delta, that was hilarious. Lil Yachty and the sidekick, they Batman and Robin of flying chicks out. They flying the chicks out, they flying the friends out, they flying everybody out. Imagine, they probably even flying a regular, they ain't even flying the back, anybody get flew out. Girl, he flew me out too, they probably in the group chat. Girl, he tried to fly you out too, yeah, he flew me out. He flew me out last month. Girl, he flew me out last May. I was just out there. Girl, you were just there 2 weeks before me.
You're not being honest.
I'm being honest, bro. Flying somebody out is insane.
You never did it?
Never.
All right, so what about?
I absolutely agree with what he's saying, especially if it's a stranger and someone you never met. Flying someone out that's not your girl or someone you've been talking to is crazy. And some women gonna look at this and be like, oh, if you just broke, just say that. Oh, that's immature. Why are you paying hundreds of dollars to get to know a stranger? Why can't a stranger afford to fly themselves out? That'll be the first red flag. You can't afford to fly out here. I don't know if I really want to be around you. Ain't nothing worse than them being fine as hell and broke. That's crazy, because the entitlement still be up here, but with no funds.
About the whole, you know, messing with chicken, it's like, hey, Kai, baby, my rent is,
Oh, bro,
Let me let him finish.
I've never, ever have visited a city, a large majority, like Atlanta. A lot of people are looking to get their rent paid.
Atlanta, they need that rent paid. Houston, they need that rent paid. LA, they need that rent paid. Miami, it be popping off down here like that sometimes, but most of these girls are doing OnlyFans and got sugar daddies down. There's a lot of sugar daddies down, like real deal sugar daddies. Other states got sugar daddies, but these sugar daddies down here is sugar daddy. And I know girls that got rosters of sugar daddies, which ultimately just means prostitution, because 99% of them, I won't say all, but are hooking up to get stuff paid. A sugar daddy means, you know, he's giving you money and you got to give them some sugar. So that's what's happening. Like, you know what I mean? So they're sleeping with guys that are their dads and their grandfathers' ages, you know, to get them bills paid, you know, and no judgment, you know, it's just wild, it's wild out here. And that's the gist of it. But Atlanta, Houston, LA, they be having some rent issues out there. Like they be begging and asking for money. Can you put down on this? And some women feel like, oh, I'm giving you my body, you should be giving me some money and should be helping me. I shouldn't even ask you. You should just be coming forth with the funds. Baby, that's an even swap. You know what I'm saying? You giving me your goods, I'm giving you my goods. That's an even swap. I don't understand. I don't understand how some people don't understand that. Like, that's nuts. But just imagine having the courage and the nerve and the audacity to ask someone you really don't know. You don't know their last name. You know what I mean? You don't know how old they are. You don't know their government name. You just know them by their rapper name or their internet name. To pay your rent. To pay your rent. Girl, they probably talking to their girls beforehand. Girl, I'm gonna ask them today. How you gonna ask them? I don't know, I'm gonna make them a drink, give them a massage, I might give them something, and then I'm gonna be like, I'm having some trouble with my rent, I'm just really stressed out right now. Damn. Damn. You need to be inside. You don't need to be getting flown out, flued out, or going anywhere. You need to be inside trying to figure out how to pay that rent. You need to be inside looking for a way to get that money. You don't need to be outside. You don't need to be enjoying yourself and having fun. If you can't pay for the roof over your dome piece, you don't need to be getting flued out. Be like, just send me that money. You know what I'm saying? I seen a video or something. Something. Don't come at me with that, oh, we hooking up, we sleeping together. I should be able to ask you for some money. Ma'am, you're thinking like a 304. You're thinking like a streetwalker.
And it's actually fucking crazy.
Bro, absolutely crazy.
A long time ago when I first moved here, bro, this shit blew my fucking mind. I was laying in bed with some girl, bro. Laying in bed, as I'm about to go to sleep, she says, why the fuck am I even here? I said, wait, hold on, wait. What you mean? Like, what you mean? She was like, I came all the way to your crib and I could have been with some that was at the club just now that had Richard Millies and they didn't pay my rent. I said, yo, if you want to go, like, you can go. So that was an alley-oop for me to pay her rent.
How long do y'all know each other?
Did she
Bro,
wait,
I barely know this bitch, bro.
Did she go or did she stay?
No, she stayed. She did.
Bro, that's wild. What does that have to do with you? A lot of times, not only women, but men also, when you have that one friend that has a lot of money, you know what I mean? Sometimes girls are just around a bunch of guys that have money. So that it be making them feel like they have money too. Or sometimes girls just date men that only have money, but they be doing that shit for like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years and still end up broke at the end of it. So you're around all of these guys with money, dating guys that have money, but you still have nothing to show for it. You might have a couple bags, couple woo-de-woo, but nothing hard to show for it. And even guys, they be having that homeboy that got the money, that be around money. Y'all be thinking y'all got money too. No, y'all low-key, you're a male groupie. You're a male groupie. Do better. Do better. But find some motion. You know what I'm saying? Try to get him to put you on for you to make your own money. That's the worst, man. Miami, Houston, LA, DC, Atlanta. Just find people with no motion, no money, and a whole bunch of audacity. It's crazy.
We stayed. You feel what I'm saying? But that's one time. There was another time.
And a lot of women be around these cats. Even a Lil Yachty, like, these is regular looking dudes. Like, you know what I mean? These dudes, like, women would, if they didn't have money, didn't have clout, didn't have riches, women wouldn't look their way, especially them 9s and 10s. They wouldn't even look their way, but they have that money and have their clout, so a lot more women are going to be around. And hat goes off to Kai again for realizing and recognizing that and not tricking. Some of these guys, it just become the norm, and then they try to psych themselves out and be like, oh, it ain't tricking if you got it. Bro, but if you tricking, all your family better be straight. None of your brothers and sisters better need nothing. Your mama better not need nothing. Your cousins better not need nothing. You giving money to a stranger before you help your blood out. That's crazy. I don't want to hear that. It's all about the money. It's all about the clout. It's all about the status. If you ain't had that, they wouldn't be around. Which ultimately means all of that is them having an ulterior motive of some sort to advance, to be in a room with other guys that have your money or even more to advance more. It's just like, how can I make my life easier? I need this soft life. I don't want to work hard. It went from being young to what do you want to be when you grow up, having so many dreams and admirations and aspiring to be something great or just to make a difference to like, life's tough. I just want someone to take care of me.
That was fucking hilarious to me. I had called up some bitch one time to link. She said, no, it's 420. She's going to the weed, whatever weed festival it was. She want to go smoke there, have a good time, right? I told her to come link me. I said, you sure you don't link me? Like, you see you flopping, right? She's like, yeah, all right, cool, go. She goes, she gets her car broken into. Windows broken. Guess what she does? Instead of calling a fucking mechanic or taking your shit to the shop, she calls me and says, can you pay for my window? They just broke inside my shit. Bitch, I told you to come to my house and you gonna tell me to pay for your shit. She chose the streets over the 1v1. She could have had the 1v1, chill, hang out, vibes, food, movie, chillax. She chose to be seen, to be out there on the street. She felt like she had more options, being like, I'm about to get dressed, I'm about to do what I do on 420 and be out there and be seen. And look what happened. Car broken into, flat tire, down bad. And who did she call? Not Ghostbusters, not AAA, not a tow truck, not the Popo. She calls this man. I totally get it. Like, I told you to come here. I told you to vibe with me. I told you to come hang out, come kick it. But you wanted to be on the scene. You chose the scene over me. You chose that
over me. And then the negative popped off, and now you call me for help? For assistiones? No, you gotta figure that out. Had them people that you was going to see and wanted to be all in their face help you out. There's no sympathy after that. I call that for the streets karma. That's what happened. And the streets seem fun, but the streets are also dangerous. You gotta be ready to take it, you know what I'm saying, however you gonna get it.
Shit was the craziest shit ever. Then I got into a heated argument one time with a girl because she wanted me to pay for her nails and her hair. And I just couldn't. She said, if you drive off right now, we're done. I put my shit in Sports Plus.
All right, fellas, there's nothing wrong with paying for a woman's hair or nails. If you dating, that's who you talking to. Don't be paying for no hair and nails. She gonna be outside and in front of a bunch of other dudes' faces, touching on a bunch of other dudes with them nails, taking a picture and showing the nails to other dudes. All of that, don't do it. So how many times does a girl pay for your haircut? Get the nails done, hands and feet. That's $150, $200 on the higher side. You know, so maybe 100 feet and hands. Probably about $100, $150. Regular degular, unless you getting all that bedazzle shit going on. There's more than that. Hair's crazy right now. Haircut, you can set your head back about $200 to $400. If that's your girl, that's fine. If that's just a random, a stranger, somebody you hooking up with, boo, you can't be doing that for everybody, fam. I'm letting you know that right now. I'm gonna read off some of the comments that was in there. One girl said, I don't know, it's giving stingy. That's not stingy. That's a stranger. That's not his girlfriend. That's not somebody he's in love with. He probably don't even heavily care for them that much. And you might say, if he's not in love with him, he doesn't care for him that much, how come he hooks up with him or how come he lets him lay in the bed? He's in his 20s. He's living his life. Whoop-de-doo. That don't mean I gotta foot the bill for stuff that you want to take care of yourself for. And what's the main thing women always say? Oh, I don't do this for you, I do this for me. That's great. So you should be paying for it. You should have no problem paying for it because you're doing it for you, not men, not me. Come on, make it make sense. The next comment was, he sounds young. Nah, fam, he sounds smart. He sounds pretty mature to me. He sounds like he gets it. He has a clue. He sounds like he even though he has the money, he's not gonna let people use him and walk all over him. He sounds pretty smart to me. And all of this saying, hair done, get my nails done, hair done, pay for this, pay for that, pay for my rent. Ladies, whether, I don't care if you're 16, I don't care if you're 21, I don't care if you're 27, I don't care if you're 35, I don't care if you're 42. If you had a son and it was just a little fast girl trying to get ahead in life, trying to use guys, would you be comfortable if your own son was tricking, was just giving money just to random girls, like, go get this done, go get this done, that he really didn't care about, and letting girls use him and paying girls rent? Y'all wouldn't want y'all son doing that. If I had a daughter that was 18, 25, 21, whatever, I wouldn't want my daughter out there begging, leeching, asking another man for funds. I wouldn't want that. I say they need to hire Kai. He needs to help these athletes and rappers. He should work for the NBA, in cahoots with the NFL, in cahoots with entertainers and the whole shebang to let them know how to be living. Zion wouldn't be in this issue if he followed the Kai method. Lil Yachty needs to take some notes. A lot of these guys never got girls. They were never the attractive guy. They were never the popular guy, but then they got money or then they got fame. And then the woman came, and you can tell who don't know how to act. You can tell a guy who's been used to getting women, even before the fame or before the money, who's already was attractive, who already was looked at, who already commanded attention when he walked in the room. You can already tell when a guy was already getting that type of energy and attention before the clout and the money. They know how to act. They're not gonna fold. They're not gonna simp. They're not gonna trick. You realize that you are the prize now. Especially with groupies. You're that guy. And then one girl even had the audacity to say he doesn't spend money on women because he spends it on guys, his boys. Trying to use a shaming tact. Trying to demasculinize, is that a word? Demasculinize? Trying to make my dog not as masculine. Let's just leave it at that. And I'm gonna leave you guys with this. And I'm gonna be honest, I love sharing story times without calling them story times. If you watch these videos, you always get story times because I always share my experiences. Have I ever flew a young lady out? Kinda. I'm gonna go dive into it. One time, she was like on her friend's buddy pass and her best friend was a flight attendant. So they do like the standby thing, or like the flights are like hella cheaper. So she just needed a one-way to get to me. I paid for that one-way, right? And the one-way was only like 38, 40 bucks. It was cheap as hell. She got the discount train. But that made me think, she already knew the one-way was cheap, but she still needed me to pay for the one-way. And that made me think, this girl don't got $40? That was a red flag right there. I should have knew, like, damn, I don't need to be around this girl. She don't got $40 just hanging around. That's scary. But I ain't think about it. I was young. I said, I'm gonna shoot you this. Come on through. And then what a lot of people don't realize, when you fly a girl out, where are they staying? If they're staying with you, you're in for a whole heap of trouble, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's someone you're meeting for the first time and it's a stranger. You about to have them in your house, around your stuff. You better hope they don't steal. You better hope they're not setting you up. You're gonna get tired of them. You knock her down, time, or if you don't, you still gonna get tired of them. I'm letting you know that right now, because when you fly somebody out and they are all up on you, y'all gotta figure out what you're doing for breakfast. Y'all gotta figure out what you're doing for lunch. You gotta figure out what you're doing for dinner. You gotta entertain this person. That shit is a lot. To do something like that, they come for a weekend, Friday to Monday, Friday to Sunday. Oh my gosh, take them out the party, take them out this, take them out this. Y'all are literally attached at the hip with the person you are literally getting to know. It's no break time. Like, bro, you can't even vibe, get on the game, chop it up with your homies, get on your phone. It's just somebody always there. I would not recommend that, bro. I wouldn't even set yourself up for that. So think about that. So in the comment section below, fellas, you ever flew somebody out? Let me know if your experience on that. Ladies, you ever been flew out? Let me know your experience with that. Let me know what y'all think overall about the video and what I said, man. Just keep it 100 in the comment section. Be respectful. I'm gonna be commenting back and forth as well. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Smash that like button, subscribe, turn your notifications on, and I'm out.